What's up, guys? Welcome to what's going to be a little bit different episode than usual, as you can tell, since we're in full screen right now. Something that a lot of people know about me is I actually used to work in cell phone and laptop repair, and a part of that actually turned into game console repair as well. Now, myself and my girlfriend, we like to collect classic consoles, so we dug through some of our older stuff, and we found that she has an original Nintendo DS. Now, I don't know how well it's coming up on the camera, but you can tell, like, right here, and all over the cover here, it's pretty banged up. It's really scratched. And so we decided what we wanted to do was we wanted to restore it. And to do that, we ordered some parts from China. So I don't know how great all of this is going to work out, but we're actually going to be changing it over to this new case here. So today's video is going to be me doing that. Now, like I said, I do cell phone repair. I also I fix laptops, and I do custom PC builds. So if any of that is something you're interested in, we have a link, or we have our email in the description section of the channel. You want to pitch me an email? We can talk about possibly fixing something that you have, or if you want a custom PC built, I can do that as well. Just let me know. But today's video is going to be me taking apart and putting back together an original Nintendo DS and changing out into the new casing. So let's get started with that. There's just a little bit of a jump here because, unfortunately, I got to a really delicate part that's going to take way longer than it should. So, because I have to be so gentle with this, and I can't really leave it on the desk while I'm doing that, we're gonna jump ahead, and I'll probably be putting it back together at the point where I come back. that's disassembly. So I've got everything out. It's honestly, it's kind of a piece of crap. Looking at it now, getting it back together or getting the new one together is going to be a little interesting because I'm looking at how the hinge is done, and that's a little bit harder than I was expecting it. This is my first time doing one of these, so that's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna get the hinge put back together. I'm gonna get the top panel put together and get the bottom put together, and I'll show you how the whole thing looks when it's done. Okay, and it's all done. It's actually looks really good. As you can see, opens up, and I do have the original screen in there, so this one does look a little banged up because I didn't actually order a new touchscreen, which I'm not going to do. That's insanely expensive. It already cost me enough to get the new shell, and I had to wait a month for that to come in. The screens are going to be next to impossible to find. One issue I do have is that the hinge here, the kit that I ordered didn't come with the actual hinge bolts, so it can separate here at the hinge, unfortunately. So I couldn't get those out of the old case without destroying the actual bolts, so I didn't want to do that. So I have to deal with this being a little bit wonky right now. But aside from that, it looks perfect. I mean, to the point of, like, it came with the new glass, which is sitting in just fine. It came with actually different colored buttons, which on the original, they're all the same color. So I do like that. I like that the A and the B and the X and the Y are different colors and distinctly different colors. It's not like you're just sitting here and like they're black and then a nearly black gray like you see with a lot of these. So that's really nice. The D-pad, it feels a little squishy now, but we don't actually ever plan on using this. Is really just for display is why we decided to do this. The buttons all require a little bit extra pressure than what they need to. But aside from that, like I said, it looks gorgeous. It did come with the Nintendo label, which I enjoy. It also came with the cereal label. That was a little weird to me because, as you can see here on my old one, it's the cereal is basically gone. So it does come with the new cereal sticker. I apparently put it on upside down, but that's not that big a deal. Honestly, the way I put it on, to me, makes more sense than the way that they did it. But, and on the with our old case, we did not have the stylus. So we have the stylus now that goes with it. So that's a nice thing to have as well. This has not been charged in years. We haven't actually plugged this in because we lost the charger. We went to GameStop today, and surprisingly enough, he had a charger that was just chilling there. They had no idea what it was, and it's actually the original DS charging cable, which we didn't expect to be able to find in any kind of store. We thought we were going to have to order it on Amazon or something like that. And we walked in and just asked him straight up, hey, do you have a charger for this? And he pulls it out. He said, is this it? And it's for the newer versions. And I was like, no, it's a lot bigger. And it's got this little flange thing on it that you can see. I don't know how well you can see it, but they've got these little flange right here on them. And we told him about that, and he pulled it out, and he was like, is this it? And it happened to be the exact one that we needed. And luckily enough, because it was just a charger that was sitting there, he just gave it to us. We didn't have to pay for it. So that was just a really lucky break. I'm very happy with the way that this looks. I'm very happy. Like I said, the only thing that I really wish is that it had come with the hinge bolts so I could actually display it open. I would like to be able to do that. I'm going to have to find something to actually brace it with, possibly, because it doesn't hold very well. And I don't want that hinge to separate and then tear the ribbon cable to the main LCD. So, but that was it. That was taking apart an original Nintendo DS. I don't know how often I'm going to do videos like this because, frankly, I don't know how often I'm going to be getting new consoles. We are working on getting some new stuff. Usually when we get new things in, I open them up and I do a cleaning on them, just to make sure, because most of the stuff we have works. The DS might not work, and we have a Game Boy Pocket that it doesn't work. But I never planned on actually firing them up. That was the thing, is I never actually planned on using them. I always wanted them just for display purposes. And I only paid like $10 for the Game Boy anyways. So, so there's that. Like I said earlier in the video, I do want to start doing tech builds on this channel. I would like to do some custom PC builds and record the whole process. I wouldn't mind doing some phone repairs. Some of the newer ones, they've gotten a lot more anal on how they design them. So those will probably not happen very often unless it's a product that no longer has a warranty. Because as long as those things have warranties, it's so easy to void them by opening them up. So I probably won't do anything like that. The next time I get a console in, I'll do a video taking it apart. I'm not going to show you the cleaning process because I know you don't care. But I will show you what it looks like to take one of those apart and see the insides of them. But if you do want to do a custom build with me, like I said, there's an email address in the channel description. Hit me up there, and we can talk. I'm going to go ahead and let you know, for even the most basic system that I build, you're looking at about a $900 build. So, unless you're willing to fork out some serious cash for this, it's really not something you want to do. But, in the meantime, thank you everybody so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.